Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who have bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Is Prince Harry regretting his move to California? I mean, is he starting to wake up? Is he starting to feel like he's tricked, deceived? Because the money's running out. They're getting really stressed out about the money. All these fancy plans, all these dreams that Meghan was selling to him, they're not working out. You know, was he like, I never intended to move to California, and now I find myself in California, and this is not what I want? You know, does Harry regret moving to California? Does he like want to come back to the royals? But I mean, it's a pretty bad situation at this point for him with the royals. He's done a lot of damage to himself, and that's what I keep saying all along. Everything Meghan does kind of strengthens Meghan's position, but she does it at Harry's expense, and everything Harry says is hurting him. So no one's been damaged more than Harry. And another person that Meghan is really damaging is Thomas Markle, her father. Why? Why does she gain at other people's expense? You know, why does it have to be at other people's expense? Why can't she just gain and everybody wins? Okay, because when Jeff Bezos makes $1 billion, he also employs like 1 million people worldwide. There's millions and hundreds of millions of people who are benefiting from Jeff Bezos and his wealth. He's not taking it from other people. Everybody's benefiting. Okay, that's how you create. So does Harry regret moving to California? Let's just take a look, see what we get. Heart, isolation. And we have a yes. Oh, wow. Executioner and Devil. Do I see Harry regretting his move to California? Well, Executioner and Devil are quite negative. And Executioner is mirroring Cross, which is the marriage. Devil is mirroring 5 Diamonds. Jacob's Ladder, which is what's going forward. Let's read this thing. A couple of jacks. Smattering of cards. Okay, for the heart, doing what's best. Isolated or official? He's isolated because of doing what's best. 10, 3 Diamonds, working with Meghan, and transforming into a new life. He just feels like this is what he needs to do. Okay, I'm not seeing any regret here yet. But this is gonna, yeah. So, setting up a solid foundation. Just this is what he needs to do. Yes, he doesn't really feel like he has choices. He's just following the flow of the river, and that's how Meghan lives. Meghan is always reacting. This happened, that happened, and she just throws herself into her reaction, and it creates a new situation. And she's always planning for the future. She's setting up these tell-all interviews. She's taking notes. She's making audio recordings, taking pictures, and that changes her future. And she doesn't seem to realize that. And then inevitably, she finds herself in a new situation. And that's how Harry seems to be viewing this. These are just things that needed to be done, and they've led to his isolation. Meghan is reacting to what she feels is going on, and her reactions are determining what they're doing. And Harry's just handbag. Harry's carrying her handbag and following along after her like a lost puppy. Executioner and Devil and Strength. This is their rooting. These are just decisions, and The executioner makes unilateral decisions. Okay, this is not Harry and Meghan making these decisions. This is Meghan making these decisions, and Harry is feeling trapped. The devil is definitely a trapped card, and that is really one of the main things that I was communicating with this image. You're lured in by the naked woman and the hot young devil girl, and the further you go down this hallway, it's a progressive thing. It's not one thing. It's step after step after step, and the further you go down, the more trapped you are. You can get out, but it's harder and harder and harder the further you go down that hallway. And that's how it really works. So he's trapped by these decisions. He feels trapped. He's not sure how to get out, and it's going to be difficult now to get out of the situation that he finds himself in on an ongoing basis in the marriage. Okay, and so these decisions are because of the marriage, and step by step he's more and more trapped. So does he regret it? He feels trapped. He feels trapped. He feels painted into a corner, like this is definitely not what he intended. Okay, and devil is really negative. Executioner is not positive, and he's doing it for the marriage, for Meghan and the marriage. So he feels trapped. I want to know, does Harry feel tricked or deceived by Meghan? Tricked. Because I think, with my narcissist, I was trying to do what was best for her, for both of us. She was only doing what was best for her. And everything, like what Meghan does, everything my narcissist did was at my expense. If she gained, I lost. And so she was weaving webs behind my back, triangulating, lying, deceiving me, deceiving others, all for her benefit. And everything that she gained, I was at my expense. That is how Meghan is. Everything that Meghan gains is at someone else's expense. It's never a win-win. So does Harry is he starting to feel tricked? Is he starting to feel deceived? Like, hey, I'm working for us. I'm doing what's best for all of us, and you're just sticking a knife in my back and twisting it. Now there's another knife, and now there's another knife, and now you've purchased a tank with my money, and you're aiming. Why is the barrel aiming at me? And you're asking about how do you fire this thing while you're pointing it at me, and you're laughing, and goodness. Is Harry starting to feel tricked, or is he still under the illusion? Meghan and Harry. Meghan, Harry. Well, there's the King of Spades showing up again. Secrets, rulership, and King of Spades. Is Harry feeling tricked and deceived? Bad relationship and decisions, bad decisions in the marriage, 13 and 5. 18 on an ongoing basis, very bad decisions in the marriage and bad relationships. And selfishness. He is noticing that Meghan's decisions are very selfish. And they're just negative, and they create nothing but problems. So he is noticing her just incredible selfishness. And my narc was so selfish, I don't consider her a human. What the heck? This person has no compassion, no consideration for other people, doesn't think of anyone but herself. And so and that's just pure selfishness. He is noticing the selfishness of Meghan. So, but that's not feeling tricked. What do we have over here with Meghan? The key is Mother Earth, and the key is her reputation with the people. Everything is for the eyes of others. 1827 cross in the marriage. she's doing everything. She's telling him it's all for their marriage, but it's really all for public perception. She's always keeping an eye on how do other people perceive her. And I'm constantly saying this about Meghan. Meghan is an angel. Meghan can do no wrong. I mean, if there's a dead body in the living room and a smoking gun in her hand, it's not her fault. Okay, it's all just a big misunderstanding because she's an angel. So that's how she lives. It's all for public perception, and he's like, this is really selfish. She's like too selfish. She's telling me it's about the marriage, but these are just bad decisions. And, Harry was in the royal household where he had counselors and very wise counsel and decision making in the household and in the royal household. And that's just simply not the case. Meghan is just running everything, and her decisions are terrible. And I constantly say she has the worst luck of anybody I've seen. Well, that's because she makes such bad decisions and no one can tell her anything. Inheritance and butterfly, transformation of his future and his foundation. She's completely transformed she took him out of England. She took him to another country. So he's not completely feeling tricked yet. What do we have? He's feeling that she's selfish. Executioner, unilateral decisions, rulership, and secrets. Yeah. 26 plus 7, 33, 9 hearts. The key is she wears the pants, she makes all the decisions, and she keeps everything. She's like a poker player. She keeps everything a secret. And again, that's how my narc was. She wouldn't tell me anything. Anything ever. Everything was a secret. She was constantly springing things on me to keep me off balance. Oh, we're going here to do this today. Oh, this is happening, that's happening. And I would never know anything. And she was always making plans behind my back and trying to keep me off balance. That's what Meghan is doing to Harry. So she's just, and in a previous reading, I asked, he is destroyed as a person, his personhood. She's disrupted him to such a degree that he's completely destroyed. She's destroyed who Harry used to be. So he has a completely new foundation. She's completely succeeded in recreating Harry, who Harry is, by just dictating everything and keeping him off balance. Unfortunately, Harry is not feeling deceived yet. He's not like, I'm getting screwed over here. This has to stop. He's not feeling this. He's still in the marriage. He feels like these are bad decisions. It's happenstance. And she's selfish. But he hasn't taken the next steps to say, all of this is playing out against me. He's not taken those steps yet. So he's not quite feeling tricked. He was just in the UK, and they're going back in 10 weeks. And I think they're going to make their situation worse because they only make their situation worse by complaining. But they're pandering for the money. Is Harry talking to Meghan about returning? We need to go back. This is not working out. They had Netflix. They've not made any productions in Netflix. They have Spotify. They've not made any podcasts. I mean, for goodness sake, man, just make some podcasts. Just get some people on there and talk to them. How difficult is that? My goodness. I mean, there's more to it than meets the eye. But, I mean, they have the pull, they have the gravitas to get people to talk to them, whether through Zoom and Skype or directly in their studio, and I'll offer you root beer and we'll make some snacks and, we'll just sit and chat. I mean, a lot of people do this it's a very good way to get things done. So is Harry talking about returning because there's no money? The money's dried up. They're cut off. It's not looking good. What happened to Harry's job? I mean, they're not working. And now he's taking 5 months off? Really? Come on. Is Harry talking to Meghan about returning? How close are we? Magi. Is Harry talking about Meghan about returning? Messages, manifesting messages about the world, about their world. 13 and 8, 21, 22, and all the people. He is talking to her about what future are they manifesting in the world. How are they he is talking to her about what is their path in the world. He is talking about this. Family, end of his relationship with his permanent family, ruler and diamond ring, taking control of their lives and their family. So no, I don't see him talking about returning. I see him wanting to take control of their future and their family. He's still working for Meghan and the family. And I think Meghan is working against him. So they are trying, he is talking with her a lot about the future of their family and where do they go and how do they take control of their future and make this work. They're still trying to make this work. So I don't think Harry is ready to divorce. Is the pressure of earning his own money too much? Because, I mean, I think the pressure of earning money is really on Harry. And, I mean, look at, okay, we've got this Diana, we've got another, they want to do another Diana thing, Harry and Meghan. And I see Meghan bailing on him, leaving the entire burden on Harry. Harry's already done it. Harry already did an appearance. And why would he do another appearance if Meghan's not going to come? But Meghan's going to bail on him. So literally, she's leaving the entire burden on his shoulders when she bails. That's a very strong message. It doesn't matter what words come out of anybody's mouth after that's done. The entire burden is on Harry's shoulders. So and I believe that's for earning the bread. Is the pressure of earning this Harry's own money, is it getting to be too much? I mean, because they don't work. They lay around and talk about their feelings. Is the pressure of this money getting to be earning money, getting to be too much for Harry? Lovers, close relationship, everything, what's best for the close relationship, outside events, 7, 9, 10, working everything together in the relationship. They just feel like, he feels like it's going to come to him, that the good things are going to just come to him without effort, because there's no effort here. There's no stress in these cards on top. Cornucopia, player, the player earning money through gig work, family, sun and mustard seed, success in planting things. 8, 16, 26, 27 cross in the permanent family. He's still quite optimistic. He's still he just feels that the good things are going to come, that he lives a charmed life, and he's going to make money here, make money there, and they're just starting up all these new things. And that's what Meghan is so good at. She got the Netflix deal. They started the Netflix deal. They got the Spotify deal. They got on the speaker circuit. Have they done any speeches? They did one in Miami. Have they done any Spotifys? They did one. Have they done any Netflix? They've done 0. It's all talk. She's so good at starting things. Starting. These are aces. They're beginnings. Very optimistic. They get these big advances, but then nothing comes of it. You have to do regular podcasts. They're not doing regular podcasts. So now they're hiring this lady. And I'm not sure, even with this lady arranging everything, this professional lady who's a professional, very good at this, even with her telling them, do this, do that, I'm bringing these people in, you just have to sit your butt on the chair and talk to these people like this. Okay, and here's the script to talk to them. Now talk to them. Even with all that are they going to do it? Or are they just going to lay around, and have a hot toddy or something? I don't know. So even then, I'm not sure they are really going to be terribly successful because they just are not workers. So Meghan is still tricking him that they could start new things and that money will come to them. It will just come, good things will come to them because Harry is a prince. And Meghan is so capable and has so many contacts. Let's ask if, are they planning? I don't think they're planning divorce. Meghan is holding on to Harry for dear life. Harry seems to really be working for the family. He doesn't seem to be trying to get out, but let's ask, is Harry contemplating in any way, shape, or form divorce at this point? Is he like, yeah, this is really not working out. My life has completely changed in really bad ways, and I'm really getting screwed here. Is he thinking about divorce? Because if he's a woman, okay, if you switch it around, Meghan is a man, Harry's a woman, and Harry, just looking at what's happened to Harry, I think divorce would be on the table before this, okay, because you're just not going to screw a woman over like that, and she's going to stick around. So is Harry considering divorce because objectively his situation is just horrible? And people, he should just watch YouTube a little bit. And people, I don't hear good things about woke Harry and his situation. I hear him being used as talked about as someone who is the victim of a narcissist, and I hear it everywhere, even from people who don't watch who don't watch the royal family. I hear them being pointed out, him being pointed out. So is Harry thinking in any way, shape, or form about getting out, divorcing? Oh, executioner. And there's the devil hiding right there. What do we have here? We have cornucopia, money, and the honest man. And then we have cutting, executioner. 26, 34. 32 is 8 spades, 9 diamonds. Talking. He could be talking to a lawyer. Yeah, he's gone as far as talking to a lawyer about the money and how this would work out. He has access to a lawyer. He's gone as far as talking to a lawyer. Okay, just to kind of see what's going on, and he should be doing that. Although maybe like planning these things, like Meghan is always, she's writing journals, she's planning to expose the royals. That kind of is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I don't know. Karmic relationship, mustard seed. This is like a new family, and it's blocked, and coffin, and it's just not working out. The stuff is not, it's not working out. Trinity, coffin, for all their efforts, which seem to be few, it's just the synergies are not growing. It's just new growth, and then nothing comes of it. Nothing came of Spotify. Nothing's coming of Netflix. Nothing is coming of that job that Harry's doing. Is he still doing the job? I don't know. So what do we have on the bottom? Underneath, things are not going terribly well, but we still have the marriage. Working together in the relationship. Mustard seed and coffin. Yeah, all the new things they're doing just go nowhere. Let's add this up. 9, 12, 13, 19, 5 clubs. So 2 change cards. Changed because of blockage. Okay, so he's not yet looking at divorce, but he has spoken to a lawyer about it. And things are not working out. So where do I see this happening? Does Harry regret moving to California? Does he like really regret this? No, he feels that Meghan makes a lot of bad decisions, and she just keeps everything a secret from him. So it's just bad decision making at this point in his mind. He's not like, yeah, she's totally screwing me over. He feels trapped, he feels stuck, but it's just bad decisions, and it's not intentional. It's just circumstances. He doesn't feel that she's actively screwing him over. Okay, so he's, it's a progression. Does Harry feel tricked by Meghan? Deceived? No. No, he's not feeling that she's playing against him yet. Okay, is Harry talking about returning to the UK at this point? Not at this point. He's still trying to make the marriage work. And in many ways, that's very honorable and admirable. He's very committed to the marriage. He got himself into this. He's really trying to make it work. Is the pressure of earning his own money too much? No. He just serendipitously feels that these new things are going to work out, even though they don't really seem to be working out. Is Harry considering divorce? He has spoken to a lawyer. He is intelligent enough to look forward and say, well, if this really doesn't work out, then